Hi Virgo, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, in today's reading, I am going to give you a couple of cards from the Oracle, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. I do have a cold, a little bit of a sinus. I don't know what it is, but it's just like, make runny nose here. I don't know if it's allergies or what, but just bear with me. I am here. So let's get started on your reading. See what's going on for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Two cards for Virgo Spirit for their highest good. This is for Virgo. You know what? Let me just shuffle these a little bit more. Make sure that they're all good. This is for Virgo Spirit for their highest good. This is for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, Virgo. So you have uncovering treasure beneath the surface lies great bounty. So I feel with this card that definitely you are that you may not see things around you be improving or anything like that, but there is definitely some kind of treasure, some kind of abundance coming through for you. So just be patient, just know that everything is definitely going to fall into place for you. Just need patience. You have cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. Really clear your energy. Go within, do what you need to do to clear that energy, find that inner peace, okay? So that you could really think for yourself. Like, try not to be too quickly, too fast thinking, stuff like that. Really clear that energy so that you can make great decisions, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Virgo, 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 Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on. One for the current for Virgo. Wow. You start off with the devil. Could be patterns. Could just be that, things are not taking off for you and you feel like frustrated. Feel frustrated, feeling anger, stuff like that. Do feel like it could be like some kind the same patterns over and over, like you're feeling like, man, that's all I do is this and this and this and it's the same thing over and over and you're getting tired of it. With the situation, you have the Five of Wands. Yeah, there's still some kind of anger that you're dealing with. Could be frustration, could be anger, just a lot of anger is coming through. A lot of anger, a lot of disappointment, a lot of like frustrated about not things moving around. Have patience, okay? One for the past or now. The Three of Wands, definitely trying to move forward. I feel like it's now. I feel like you just need to have patience for everything to come in. There's something here about coming in. One for the what's hidden. The Page of Cups, really following your heart on things, really listening to yourself, really trusting that intuition, really being in tune with your feelings about what's going on. One for the hopes and the fears. The Two of Pentacles, trying to take it easy, keeping things, you're keeping going, like trying to do everything, juggling everything. But you need balance and kind of balance, instead of being in your mind so much about this, think about something different, stuff like that. But there is definitely a decision that you are contemplating about, trying to figure things out. One for what you need to do now. King of Swords, really see the truth, really try to be careful with how you're communicating with people. Don't be, how you're saying things and, try not to be shouting them or being harsh about things. Feel like you are going to see the truth and you speak your truth about things. And that's something that you need to do right away, is really speak your truth and what you're thinking about. But you stand strong. You really do. So let me see. One for what you need to work on. This huge transformation, you're going through a huge rebirth, transformation, changes that are coming through. A lot of things are closing for you and a lot of things are opening for you, but it's something that you're going through still. One for the outcome. Yeah, the Knight of Wands, try not to rush on things, but do try something different. Be flexible on things if you can. Okay. And then you have at the end of the tarot deck, wow, you got the Sun card. That's beautiful. Sun is talking about like just enjoying life, being happy, being happy with everything, instead of looking at the disappointment. You're tired, you just want to move on to this happiness, which I don't blame you. Came into your own reading with the Hermit card. You're knowing what you need to do, knowing that you need to go within to clear that energy, knowing that you know how to do things, that you are very divinely guided also. For one's moving forward, celebration, happiness. It could be some kind of proposal. You could be proposing to somebody. Something of a proposal coming through. But I do feel like you need to start listening to yourself and how you're feeling around things and how people are around you also. Wow. That's actually a lot. That's a lot going on. It's how you're feeling and taking things into stride, you guys. All right, so let's see. Maybe move this down a little bit so you can see all the cards. Okay, here we go. All right, so Virgo, do take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. All right, the Devil. Why is the Devil card here for Virgo for their highest good, Spirit? One more card. Yeah, you're feeling overwhelmed with a lot of things that are going on. Maybe you're waiting on something. You're like seeing a lot of the same patterns, and sometimes it gets frustrating. But I do feel like you are needing to set boundaries on everything that's going on. Your spending, your temptations, your habits, your patterns, whatever it is. I feel like you need to start setting some kind of boundaries, because it gets you very frustrated, very angry when you stop and see things and how they're going. And I feel like you need to really pay attention to that, okay? Really start setting boundaries. I feel like you're leaving a lot of things. You want to leave a lot of things behind. Like, you don't want to carry a lot of things, a burden on you. You don't want to have to deal with this. You don't want to have to deal with that. Maybe you're doing a lot of things with family or just your friends, and it's like a constant responsibility. And maybe there's something here about, you know what, I just want to go do my own thing. And the Queen of Wands is saying that, be assertive and do your own thing. It's okay to say no to people. It's okay to live your life, Virgo. You don't have to take on so much responsibility. You do know how to say the word no. So, even if it offends people, it's time for you to start doing your life. Start to doing your thing. Wow. And then you have the Five of Wands here. Don't let anybody take that light away from you. You keep going. Okay, that's what they're saying. Set boundaries. Start setting limits about how you're gonna do things and plan things out. Like how, don't just, be at everybody's beck and call, is what they're saying. The Five of Wands. Definitely there's a decision here. Don't let your emotions get in the way, even if you're angry or frustrated. Try to make this decision without putting your emotions in it, okay? Because what it is that you're very frustrated, but you're still going to make a decision very soon. You need to take off that blindfold. Take off that whatever it is that you cannot see. Take it off and really be realistic about everything that you're doing. Because there is a decision here that you're making, but there's also like, you're trying to figure things out about what it is that you're wanting to do, what it is that you're wanting to put all your time and effort into. You're having a lot of ideas, but it's like you're stuck in not knowing what to do next. Also with the Nine of Pentacles, like I said, you are very definitely independent. You do know how to work on yourself, and you know how to do things for yourself. Nobody said that you didn't, but the thing is that you need to really trust yourself. Like, stop second guessing yourself. Trust yourself and just live in the moment. Focus on what it is that you're wanting to create and put your effort into it. Like, put your energy into something that is going to make you happy, and not be like this, angry or frustrated or keep doing the same patterns over and over. Sometimes you get tired of that, and Virgos are like that. They want to do their own thing. They want to be able to be there for people, but at their own terms and their own time. So that's very nice. Just live in the moment and just really put your energy into something that you're going to enjoy. Okay. The Three of Wands here. The Three of Wands is talking about it's in the past or now. And I do feel like it's now. I feel like you are definitely going to be moving forward, but it's like you're still feeling a lot because you're going through this huge transformation here. Whether we like it or not, things are changing for all of us. So I do believe that it's now, and I do believe that it's, you're going to be moving forward, definitely, from a lot of things. You have the Page of Cups here. Why is the Page of Cups? You need to follow your heart. Really trust your intuition. You have that inner knowing that you know exactly what you need to do. Letting go of what the past is. Adapt to these changes that are coming through. No matter what, pay attention to your dreams that are giving you some kind of guidance, because you are very divinely guided here. They're also asking you to use that intuition and also to follow your heart in everything that you're doing, but listen to yourself, pay attention to what you're doing, and follow your heart on things. And be open for new experiences, new things coming through, because I do feel like there is also a lot of opportunities for you. Put your creative energy, like I said, into something that is going to make you feel better. Trust what you're feeling about things. Like if it doesn't feel good, like trust it. Like use that intuition and say, yeah, no, I'm not going to go over there. Oh no, I'm not going to take that. Or no, I'm not going to sign this because it doesn't feel right. Things like that. But you're definitely moving forward. New messages coming in. Just really pay attention to what it is that you're wanting to pursue. Okay. The Two of Pentacles for the hopes and fears. Wow. So I feel like you're trying to juggle everything with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's a decision that you're going to be making very soon. But I feel like you're gonna be okay, because you're trying to balance things out. But there's like things that you're not seeing. You need to take off that blindfold. You have this card here twice, like not the Eight of Swords, but the blindfold. You see it here, and you also see it in here. She's blindfolded. She's blindfolded. There are things that you're dealing with, and there are things that you're trying to just like avoid. So really pay attention to things, especially your finances. There's something here that they're saying that you really need to pay attention to what you're doing with your finances. Really be more diligent with your finances. Okay. Because there is a new path here. There's a new path. There is abundance here, but like just because there is a new path and there is abundance coming in. It could be abundance of all kinds, it's not just, it could be money, but it is definitely something coming in for you. This is a new path. This is a lot of ideas. This is opportunities for you of all kinds that are coming through, but still be very careful on how you're spending your finances. Okay. Be careful with that. You have the King of Swords up here, Virgo. And why is the King of Swords here? For what you need to do now. So I feel like you're moving on from this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is talking about, you're pushing forward, you're moving forward, which is definitely you are. Because you're very bold, you're very strong-willed, because you started off with the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is definitely, he's very strong, he's very bold, he knows what he's doing. But he gets his point across like really, really like straight to the point. And that's something that you really need to work on. Be careful on how you do speak to people. You be careful on how you could be, the way you're using your communication. Okay. And also too, like, I feel like you're pushing forward, and things are going to start smoothing out better for you, because you also have the Page of Wands here. New experiences, wanting new things to come in, and they are definitely coming in. That's for sure. New things coming in for you, new opportunities. You're ready for it. That's all you want, is something new to come in. But you need to believe that it will. Believe in yourself. Believe that things are going to come in. Have optimism. Okay. Have patience also. And just know that this is in divine timing. But just continue to keep moving forward, because like you're not seeing a lot of things that, you may not see it right now, but there is definitely some kind of abundance coming through for you. Okay. Could be a new job offer. Could be a new career. Could be something just out of the blue coming through. So pay attention. The Death card. Why is the Death card here? One more card. Wow. So with this huge transformation, you're definitely going to change a lot. There's a lot of things that are going to come through for you, but that are going to change for you, Virgo, because, you're leaving things behind. And it's not necessarily just like leaving, but it's not for you anymore. The path or the things that you were doing are not the same anymore, because you have completely changed. You've changed into something different, knowing now what you're wanting, knowing now that, you know what, this path that you were on before is not for you anymore. So there is definitely something that you're going to go move towards something different. And I do feel like it's a new path here for you. You do have all the tools, all the tools to create what it is that you're wanting to create. You know, you just got to do a lot of the belief, the have faith, that know that everything is going to fall into place for you, because you are definitely divinely blessed. But you need to manifest it, like act what you're wanting to come in. Like, what is it that you're wanting? Because this right here, when we get this card, is saying, you know what, you have everything that you want to change your life to what it is that you're wanting to do, and it's time to start it, because you have everything. You're smart, you're wise, you know what you're doing. Excuse me, you guys. So that's very nice. And then you have the Knight of Wands here for the outcome. And why is the Knight of Wands here from a card? Wow, look at that. That's crazy. You have the Knight of Wands here twice. Two cards, same card, two different decks, same position. So that is very nice. With the Queen of, I'm sorry, with the Knight of Wands, definitely moving forward, moving away from this Knight of Swords, that no matter what it takes, you're definitely leaving something, because the energy is picking up and it's pushing you forward to something better. Leave this anger, leave this frustration, whatever it is, move forward, go with the flow, because things are definitely going to change. You are going to see a lot of different things and are asking you, you know, be flexible, try to do things differently. But you are definitely moving forward no matter what, because you got that card twice in the same position. Wow, it's beautiful. All right, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.